The sun is setting over the dense heart of the jungle, painting the sky in deep shades of crimson and gold. Shadows stretch across the undergrowth, and in the fading light, the forest begins to change. The day's creatures retreat into silence, and the night's predators awaken. From the darkness, they emerge as sleek, silent, and almost invisible, a group of black panthers, their rosette-patterned fur cloaked in a coat of midnight. To the untrained eye, they are just shadows drifting between the trees, but to the creatures of this forest, they are the embodiment of stealth and death. Each panther moves with fluid precision, their golden eyes glinting faintly under the canopy. In the wild, a solitary panther is a master of the hunt, but tonight is different. Tonight, these shadow hunters move as one bound by blood, hunger, and an unspoken understanding that the jungle offers no second chances. But this jungle belongs to more than just the panthers. A low, unsettling cackle breaks the stillness, a sound that carries the promise of chaos. In the open grassland that borders the forest, a clan of hyenas gathers, muscular, broad-shouldered, and relentless. They pace in tight circles. Their laughter is not born of joy, but of strategy. In the world of the hyena, every sound has a purpose, and every movement is part of the hunt. Hyenas are no strangers to danger. They thrive in numbers, each member of the clan feeding off the strength of the other. Their bite is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom, capable of crushing bone with ease. Their endurance is unmatched. They can run for miles, never tiring, never relenting. And tonight, their hungry eyes have turned toward the forest's shadowed edge, where the panthers prowl. The air is thick with tension. Neither predator is used to being challenged. The panthers rely on their mastery of silence, their ability to vanish and strike without warning. The hyenas depend on their overwhelming force and tireless pursuit. Here, in the thin strip between forest and grassland, these two worlds collide. A single rustle in the undergrowth draws the panther's attention. The faint scent of carrion drifts on the wind, a half-eaten carcass abandoned hours before by. A leopard for the panthers, it's an easy meal in a land where easy meals are rare, but the hyenas have caught the scent too. The first panther slips forward, muscles coiling beneath its skin. Its movements are measured, silent, predatory. But before it can claim the prize, the cackles grow louder. Dark shapes emerge from the grass. 5 hyenas, their eyes fixed on the panthers. The jungle falls still. For a moment, neither side moves. This is not just a fight over food, it is a battle over dominance, a test of who rules the edge of this wilderness. The lead panther lowers its head, lips curling to reveal teeth sharp as knives. The hyena matriarch responds with a deep guttural growl, the sound vibrating through the air like a warning drum. Then, in an instant, the stillness shatters. The hyenas surge forward, charging with reckless confidence. The panthers explode into motion, black shadows streaking in every direction. One leaps onto a low branch, using the forest's vertical maze to its advantage. Another darts sideways, striking from the flank with lightning speed. Claws slash through the air. A hyena yelps as a panther's paw rakes across its shoulder, but the injury only fuels the clan's fury. They counter in unison, snapping jaws just inches from the panther's legs. The forest becomes a blur of motion snarls, growls, and the bone-rattling clash of predator against predator. The panthers fight with agility, their attacks precise, targeting the hyenas' weaker flanks. But the hyenas are relentless, forming a living wall that pushes the panthers away from the carcass. One panther drops low, muscles rippling, then springs onto a hyena's back. For a heartbeat, it seems the panther will bring its rival down. But the hyena clan reacts instantly. 3 of them circle back, their teeth clamping down on the panther's tail and hind leg. With a furious snarl, the cat leaps away, retreating to the safety of the shadows. Both sides pause, breathing heavily. The night air is electric, thick with the scent of blood and adrenaline. The hyenas regroup around the carcass, but they do not eat. They know the panthers are still here, watching, calculating. In the darkness, the panthers' eyes glimmer like molten gold. They are not creatures of blind rage, they are assassins of patience. Minutes stretch into hours as they stalk the edges of the clearing, probing for weakness. A young hyena wanders too far from the group, distracted by the sounds of the jungle. It is a mistake that will cost dearly. In absolute silence, the panther drops from the branches above, striking with lethal force. The young hyena collapses under the weight of the attack before it can call for help. By the time the clan responds, the panther has vanished into the forest, leaving only the still body behind. The hyena matriarch stands over the fallen youth, her eyes narrowing. This fight is no longer about hunger, it is about vengeance. She calls to her clan, and together they plunge into the jungle's edge, chasing the ghosts in black fur. But here, among the trees and shadows, the panthers reign supreme. One by one, the hyenas realize they are being drawn deeper, farther from the safety of the grassland. The cackles grow quieter, replaced by the heavy panting of animals who have run too far into unfamiliar territory. When the clan finally retreats, the jungle is silent once more. The panthers return to the clearing not to claim the carcass, but to stand as dark silhouettes against the moonlit sky. They have defended their land, their pride, and their place in the hierarchy of the wild. In the eternal dance of predator and prey, there are no victors that last forever. Tonight, the Black Panthers own the night, but the hyenas will remember, and in the wild, memories have teeth.